Let me just tell another story before we tell this story. In that song that Scott just played, there is that line, I wonder which brother is better. I believe whatever you want. But it's something about dad. I wonder which brother is better, which one our parents love the most. And I have been sitting on the side stage before with my dad, and Scott has sung that song, done that line, and someone said, "You are," referring to Scott being the favorite, or the better. And my dad has laughed like crazy. I don't know if he's laughing because the concept of loving one of us more than the other two is ridiculous, or if just Scott specifically being the better is an absurd concept. Now, I suppose I could just ask Dad why he was laughing when that happened, but I prefer to keep it a mystery.
I would say that the insecurities of someone up here talking about this. We did telltale sign of things, but there's no use to say that because I wrote a song about it.
Oh yeah. If he hadn't said that, I was really teed up to be able to say, "You wrote the song."
Just y'all need to know Seth gets publishing on that song, okay? It's his fair share. He gets his third of a penny.
It is what has made me tens of dollars and made me the man of sophistication and wealth that I am today.
So what's happening right now is, believe it or not, none of this is scripted, though we've said things similar to this in shows coming up. But what you're witnessing is about 20 years from now, if we're lucky enough to be on stage, these will all be dialed in, like to the T, on cue. All these jokes be on cue. It'd be just like the song I'm saying. And you better say, "Oh, you gotta go see them. They're gonna tell this story about this and that." This song we start playing. I think we just started playing it, and it could sound like, well, they were just always fans of this guy. And, we just missed it. We didn't even catch it. And we years like 2010, we went to California. We played both Coachella, this festival, and then Stagecoach, another festival. And they're like a couple weeks apart, they're in the same place. And one's a country, and one's sort of a rock and popular music type thing. So we did both of them, and during that, this artist was the big headline. So we caught a glimpse of it. It just sort of went over our heads. And fast forward 6 or 7 years, and we got invited to do a special tribute party show for Tom T. Hall. Where Tom T. Hall, at the time, he was still alive. And, he invited us to come and sing a song. This little room in Nashville was put on by BMI, which is a publishing company. In the room was like George Strait and the Judds and all these producers, and it was us, Justin Townes Earl, and Toby Keith performing for this show. And we figured, we've said this before, we were raised being told that if whatever we did in our life, we would be great at it. Our dad always said, if you're gonna collect garbage, you're gonna be the greatest garbage collector in town. And that sounded good to us. And we happen to write songs and do this thing. So when we go into a thing like that, we think we're gonna own the stage, we're gonna own the room. And we did our best, I'll say that. We put on the song, the show that we wanted to. But after us, Toby Keith came on stage. And watching Toby, I'd kind of missed it in the grand nature of Stagecoach. In this room, this man just seemed to burst out of the room. His presence was so big and so strong. His placement was perfect on that stage, and we got blown away. And over the years, we listened a little more, and we realized this was one of the greatest country musicians and songwriters of the era. So we're very thankful to Toby Keith, and this is our ode to Toby. seen you in here